Welcome back, YouTube. For those watching on YouTube, just as a heads up, we're live every morning at 8 a.m. PST. Well, not every morning, 8 a.m. PST on Saturday and Sunday for Minecraft Hardcore. If you enjoy the series and you want to come hang out with us live, come check me out on Twitch. TV/the_silent_twitch. We will be happy to have you. So, we got so much to dig out here now. God damn. It's all dirt too. That's the best part of this whole thing. We're just gonna continue fighting off the hordes of evil. Also, so I love this. I was sitting there yesterday uploading and getting stuff scheduled out on Twitter for my YouTube stuff. I realized that the Season 8 SMP, like, legit is going to be at least, because I think at 4 episodes a month, we are going to have videos all the way up till, like, mid-2024 with that series. It is going to be so long until we do Season 8, or Season 9. We might actually, honestly, when we do 1.19, we might just make that a subset series in between another for the SMP. So, I haven't decided yet. I know we were talking about doing some lore and such, so we may do some work with that. But yeah, we're talking about either doing 1.19 or we're gonna do another mod pack, which we were doing Pokemon, Pixelmon, whatever, which was fun, but we didn't upload any of that onto YouTube because we didn't need a Season 9. Plus, it wasn't a really major series, and it was on Cameron's server, so we didn't know how long we'd have it going. So that was another reason we decided not to bother. But, you know, hey, who knows for the future. So, we're gonna kind of see how things go from here. Damn, look at all this. Oh, we're almost done. It only took me 30 minutes to finish another a layer, or half a layer. So we are going to cut this down now another 2 blocks this side, and the reason why is because we want to try and avoid too much spawning while we're down here. Because if I can avoid being mobbed by skeletons, I'm going to. And we got our goblin down there that's kind of chilling with us, so I need to find a slime chunk. That's going to be the big thing. Or like figure out how to do a slime chunk, or get a slime set up. Usually slime chunks are just random, I think, in mod packs. Like, you get them by accident, so I don't know how we're going to do it, but we'll figure something out. There's probably a mod pack in here for it. So, I mean, I haven't even looked at all the mods that are in Valhalla, so. But, yep, we're going to do a hardcore series, though. My goal is to do a hardcore season in every major mod pack. That's my overall goal. So this one's a major one, and then we got a couple others we're going to do, different seasons, different themes, such like that. Well, that sucks. Just looking down there. Nope. I hear you. Yeah, nice try, buddy. Thanks for the string, though. And we're gonna organize. Okay, so we're on to our 3rd chest now. So that's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. Okay, first off, we're gonna probably have to kill. Do you have a name or something, buddy? Oh no, that's the ore back there. Oh, hello. Hello, little zombie. Why am I suddenly hyper-focused into you? Oh, fuck me. Alright, we're coming down here. Come on. Ow. Fuck. Oh, zombies. I knew I should have done this with torches. Okay, that's it. We're getting torches. Man alive, what is with this zombie spawn rate? Okay. Let's go drop this stuff off. I know I have a bunch of coal ore in here. There it is. Do we have any sticks is more my question. We don't, but we can definitely grow a tree or two. Do we have any dirt? We do. Cool. Oops. Nope, that's gonna go there. There we go. There's that. Okay, there we go. There's a tree. That'll help. Let me get that axe. Our knockback 1 axe for some reason. Alright, now that can despawn for me and give me some sticks. Nice, easy enough. I'll keep those sticks. We're gonna put the axe back. Okay. So let's get all this down. Because we're gonna wanna cut all of it up and then use it for torches. Perfect. Get all that coal, thank you. Also, let's eat so we're healing while we're doing this. We took some nasty hits there. Ugh. This should give us enough for pretty much a stack or 2 of torches, I think. But we'll find out when we get up there. We're going to light up that whole area. Because I am not going to continue getting mobbed. I can't deal with it. Plus, we want to get another one of them little critters. The little things with the crystals on their back. Okay. Let's make some torches. There we go. We'll put the coal in here. Perfect. Alright, let's get up there and get to work. Oh my lord. Nope. We're coming in here just gonna run. Light everything up to the best of our ability. Run! We'll just pick up the torches as we go. Hello, run away. Oh lord, that's a lot of skeletons. Let me just run around in random directions. They'll never hit me. Oh. They're all gonna start shooting at each other. Ow. Okay, fuck you. Come down here. Come on. That works. Anybody else? Okay, we're good. Jesus. Just getting our ass kicked over here. Okay, so now what we have left is the 2 skeletons in armor. Ooh, nice gold boots. Thank you. Oh. Thank you. Alright, perfect. Now that we've got that handled. Jeez. Let's put that down there. Put bones in there. Toss that in there. Alright, we're good. Now we can clear all this out. We should be alright. Fuck me. That was rough. Alright, let's get all this going. Oh, well, shit. Okay. Also, with all the holes in this is going to be interesting, so... But now we can get all this line going. Woo! And hopefully no more skeletons will kill us. Because I don't have my shield anymore. So, this is now risky. I'm just waiting for me not to look at the floor as I fall through it into like a pit of lava or something like that. Alright. Let's get it. Let's dig this out. It'd be nicer to have more efficiency, but for now, this works. I'm not too upset about this, so... Oh, man. Oh, well, didn't mean to do that. Oh, well, there we go. Let's keep moving down. We're mowing through all this. Every time I hear a torch break, I'm just going to start putting them down here. Save myself the trouble as time goes on. Oh, man. And that doesn't stop spiders and creepers from spawning, and apparently zombies. I can hear you, mate. Come on. Bring it on. Yeah, let's go. There we go. Mm-hmm. Fucking trying to attack me from above. He thought he had the high ground. I had the high ground. Alright, let's see. Probably gonna have to make a jump around here. No? Okay, cool. But already 2 chunks gonna be done, which is nice. And we're making pretty good progress through all this, so I'm not too offended by it. You know, we're hitting it. It's gonna take us a bit to get this dug out, but you know, that's what we expected. Plus, once we get the librarians and all that set up, we can start using them to get us better efficiency books and better pickaxes and such, so. And I don't know if netherite's in this, so we're gonna find out as time goes on. I'm okay with it. Oh, so my fun story of the day. So I was, so as I mentioned earlier, I went and got my taxes filed yesterday. And I love, first off, the guy's first comment to me was, wow, you made a lot more this year. And I said, yeah, I worked a full year this time. It was quite nice, you know, actually working. And he goes, yeah, I can bet. And so we're sitting there chatting, and he goes, so what do you do for a living? I'm like, well, I'm basically a fancily titled accountant. You know, that's a lot of what my job is. And he goes, okay, so how many hours do you work? I'm like, oh, you know, I work usually about 40 hours a week at my main job. And he goes, what do you mean your main job? He's like, do you have other sources of income? I'm like, not really much, nothing like I need to report. And he goes, oh, okay. You know, as I'm like showing him what I make from these other things, and he's like, so what do you do? I'm like, I was like, well, when I'm not doing my main job, which is from like 6 to 2 p.m., I was like, I am an online entertainer. And he goes, kind of looks at me funny for a minute and goes, like a porn star? And I'm like, yeah, yeah, that sounds about right. I was like, and he goes, oh, and how long does that take you each day? I'm like, oh, I work, you know, I do online entertainment usually from like after 2 p.m. To like 6, 7 p.m. at night. He's like, so you're working from 6 to what was it, to 2 for your main job, and then after that you're doing your thing from 2 to 7, so that's an extra, what, 5 hours? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, so you're working 13 hours a day? I was like, well, you know, in the morning I get up at 3 a.m., right? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I go to my 2-hour workout. Well, like 3:30 I usually get there, and I'm usually there till like 5-ish. Usually 5:30. And I was like, and then I go back home, you know. And he's like, okay. He's like, that's pretty ridiculous. You're up at 3 a.m. doing that. I'm like, yeah. And he goes, so, you know, what do you do for that extra hour? I'm like, oh, well, in the morning I actually do stock trading. I'll like set up some stuff so that way I can do some stock trades and all that. And he's like, so you start stock trading for an hour before you work. So he's like, so now you're working 14 hours a day. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, what do you do during the weekends? Like, do you ever get time off? I'm like, well, on the weekends, you know, I do my online entertainment in the morning for about 3 hours. I was like, you know, from like 8 a.m. to like, you know, usually 11 something. And he goes, seriously? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, okay, so, you know, you're working, so you do 3 hours in the morning? I was like, yeah. And I was like, I do 3 hours at night. And then he goes, like every day or every time? I'm like, oh, it depends. Sometimes I'm not feeling it, so sometimes I won't. But, you know, yeah, pretty much. And he goes, well, damn, okay. You know, what do you do in the meantime between your two, like, 3-hour things during the day? And I'm like, well, if I am chilling out and not doing anything important that day, usually what I'll do is I'll just kind of game, or I'll kind of, watch some shows, catch up on some TV, stuff like that. But, a lot of times I'm also running like a group for Dungeons and Dragons, or I am working on my book. And he goes, how are you this busy and only making what you're making? I'm like, I mean, I was like, I'm working my way up, I got a late start in my career, so I'm hoping that, by the time I'm 30, I'll be making a good amount of money. And he goes, well, if you keep this up, like, what's your third job? Or your fourth job? You said you do 3 side jobs. I was like, oh, I also sell jars, and then fill them with liquor for people. And he goes, you sell glass jars, and then you fill them with a liquor, like what, liquor of their choice or something like that you make? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, well, oh, so he's like, oh, so you don't have to get a liquor license. I'm like, yeah, pretty much. It's a flat rate, and you get one of the flavors of your choice. Or you can just buy the jar, no issue. And he goes, and when do you do this? I was like, oh, well, usually at the very beginning of summer I start up a couple, and then I will, by fall, usually have them aging, re-racked and aging through the winter, and then it takes about 2 years for them to fully age. And he just goes, and how long does that take you? I'm like, well, if I'm doing it, usually on the weekend, it takes me on 6 hours to do, like, I don't know, 10 gallons. And he goes, holy shit, you're doing all that? And I'm like, yeah. I was like, it's just, getting on the grind. He's like, how are you, like, he's like, I was complaining about my overtime. Like, damn, you're working, basically, you don't stop working. I'm like, not really, no. I was like, I always got something going on that I want to do. I was like, and I still manage to get stoned almost every night and hang out with my buddies. And he's like, how do you find the time? I'm like, well, something I enjoy. But yeah, so it was real entertaining to talk to my accountant, the guy filing my tax, because he couldn't believe I was constantly that busy. Like, because it didn't seem like I didn't act like it. And I'm just like, yeah, mate, sorry, this is normal for me. This is what my life is every day. We work, we grind, and we just keep going. I was like, you don't get any options. You don't get days off in this economy. I was like, I don't make much for it, but don't bother me none. He's like, well, how much do you take away from these like side jobs? And I'm like, I mean, my online entertainment stuff makes me like $1 a month. I was like, I do it more as a fun thing, like side project. And he goes, how the hell you managed to do all that for fun? And I was like, well, damn it, I missed the jump. I was like, hey, we all got our things that we like doing. I was like, I like to stay busy, I like to work. So, and I was like, I'm not gonna get nowhere if I'm just sitting on my ass all the time. So, I'm like, it's either, get to it or don't do it at all. And he was real shocked. So we were chatting and going through everything. He's like, man, I thought working 60 hours a week was hard. And I'm like, man, you legit, you're an accountant. Like, you're making, or you're only having to work hard like 1 month out of the year, maybe 2, when everyone wants to do their taxes. Like, what do you do the rest of the year? Like, I mean, I get you don't get overtime pay at a lot of these places, but oh fuck, that scared the living hell out of me. My stream alert just came up. But yeah, no, so it was interesting to talk to the guy about the whole thing. I had a good laugh with it. I thought it was funny as all hell to hear the guy think that I was like some fucking insane person because I was doing all this work. I mean, he's not wrong. Like, a streamer who does actually, stream quite often and like has a regular schedule, I think with the amount of work they have to put in on a monthly basis, like, it makes sense that, people are a little more shocked about that kind of stuff. So, I guess we'll just take out this chunk up here. Because might as well here. We've already got it cut out and kind of sectioned off, so. But yeah, so that was a fun little thing with the accountant yesterday. Him griping about, working 60 hours and being upset. And I'm like, I mean, if you count what I do as work, it's, yeah, any given day, I'm working 15 hours. I was like, it don't bother me none. But, you know, some people can't do that kind of stuff. And he was like, well, you know, um, you wake up at 3 a.m.? I'm like, yeah. And I was like, I go to bed around like 7, 8 o'clock. And he's like, so you're getting, what, 4 hours, 7 hours of sleep a night? I'm like, yeah, roughly. I was like, that's pretty comfortable for me. He's like, how much coffee do you have to drink? I'm like, man, I drink like 3 cups of coffee a day. Like, I'm at my 32 ounces by the end of the day. I was like, I include a cup of tea as well. Like, just straight up a cup of black tea. And he goes, Jesus. He's like, are you okay with it? I'm like, yeah, no, it's normal. It's just how the grind's gotta be. You gotta, you know, work your ass off. You want anything in life. Oh, there he is. Oh, he ran for it. There's not a clear path up to him. Come here. No, motherfucker. Where'd you go? No. Fuck. Damn it. Almost had him. I will get the achievement to kill him later. But yeah, so, no, it was very enlightening to hear someone else's take on what I do for a living and the amount of hours I work. And again, I don't consider this work, because to me, this is fun. To be fair, I also don't consider what I do at my day job, like, really that much work. Because, like, yeah, I'm busy. No, you know, I'm constantly working on something now. Like, I'm finding more and more things to do. But, like, if I'm honest, I don't feel like I'm that busy most days. I mean, some people think, oh, because I work, or because I'm sitting there doing, you know, 8 hours. You know, I work like 4 or 5 hours, like with full, like, constant something going on. Typically, that's what my kind of shift requires. Because usually after that, people are just emailing me for requests that need to get handled and taken care of, and so that's what I'm doing. Which, in my mind, is much easier. Quick, like, oh, hey, I've got an out-of-scope thing I need to put into, or have you work up. It's like, okay, well, it takes me, like, 10 minutes maximum. You know, and that's assuming it's, like, something major that I need to help you with. If you've already got the documentation for me, alright, give me 5 minutes, and it'll be sent over. So, but, you know, some people think what I do for a living is hard, so, you know, I understand. You know, but personally, I'm trying to right now get bumped up to the next position, the PMA position that I want, or PM position, which is like we have function leads for each department, like any other CRO, and I want to kind of get that kind of job, like get a function lead position. Let's cut all this up real quick, and because I want to expand this little walkway a little bit. Perfect, and then we'll jump down, get all these drops, because I don't want to lose any of this stuff. Because again, we don't know what we're going to need as time goes on. So in my mind, it pays to grab everything. Alright. Boop, boom, doo, doo, doo. Also, let's make sure we're eating. Alright, and then we toss all the rest of this in here. Perfect. I see him. Shit. Come here, 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 come here. No, fuck you. So for those wondering why I'm doing this, there's a mod in here. Where is it? It's one of these in here. No. Yeah, here it is. kill a Grottle with a Silk Touch pickaxe, but I haven't gotten the Kill a Grottle achievement yet. So, we got the harder one of the two done, but, you know, they keep outrunning me before I get a chance to kill them. So, alright. Back to the grind. And yep, once we get all this done for this side, hopefully we can get the other side dug out pretty quick. And then we can kind of plan our stuff from there. So, should be easy enough. Plus, again, like I said, this is also part of the resource gathering because we wanted to get all of this. Alright, easy enough. Perfect. So that way I don't go falling off when I'm working here. Now time to cut out more. Someone PM me? Nope. Chasten meme me. Zelensky... Oh no, Cameron meme me. Zelensky refuses U.S. to offer to evacuate, saying, I need ammunition. The Ukrainian president is the biggest badass I've ever seen. Like, legit. Here. What's going on, Chasten?
Just hanging out. Got nothing important to do today.
Fair. I mean, I'm streaming my hardcore Valencia, where I almost died to fucking skeletons earlier.
Valencia? I love that college.
Or Valhelsia? Whatever it's called.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But yeah, no, fucking got my ass beat pretty bad. Finally decided to get torches while I'm digging out my villager trader hall.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Bastards had golden armor. I got attacked by a fucking midget golden zombie with fucking all fully enchanted gear, which, you know, that was fun. Damn near lost my fucking, or I lost my shield to him. But, you know, oh, fuck me. I fell down a hole. But yeah. How long did you and Wolf go last night, after I left?
Oh, he left, like, shortly.
Honestly, I figured he'd crash, because it sounded like he was already tired, so... Plus, I knew he had to go pick up Dree, so...
Yeah.
Fair enough, though. Did you end
He
up...
said he'll probably do a game later today, so...
Nice. You gonna try and go and do more Borderlands 2?
Yeah, he just wants me to level up so I can help him in the last one.
I mean, that's fair. When I was joining you guys, I was power level in there, so I was like, damn.
Yeah, I'll probably have him sprint me through the game, and then whenever he has to go, I'll go run the DLCs.
That's fair.
More XP myself.
Yeah, DLCs definitely give a better output, in my opinion.
Well,
so
I just want to level enough for Tina's, because that's like the DLC that gives the most XP if you run it.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Cause that was where we got. I think I went from like level 30 to 37 in like a single session with you when we were running it.
And we only did a couple missions.
So fair enough.
Plus the dragons there, outside of hunting Terramorphous, are going to give by far the best gear.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be a big thing for at this point is the gear. I couldn't believe we got the fucking gun drop there though. That was I was surprised we got his gun, Wilhelm's.
Which sucks because his gun's one of the worst legendary.
Isn't it though? It's not the one that gives you a higher chance of getting the boss gun drops?
No, his is literally just. It's a fire pistol that takes 2 shots each. It has a slightly higher burning chance than most other guns. That's all it really is.
Oh, okay. Who's got the one that has the higher, like, if you use it, you get or kill an enemy with it, you get a higher chance of them dropping their, like, unique gun for the bosses? Because I know we talked about this, because you were talking you wanted to go and hunt and, like, farm the boss. So...
I know there's an add-on that I still use from Definitive Edition or whatever that gives you a 5% boost to that.
Yeah, I know that, but there was like a gun specifically for looting. Because I know it's commonly used by speedrunners for like a specific gun they want to get. So, unless I'm thinking of Borderlands 3, maybe.
You